welcome back. We don't know what we're doing today. We're going to go into Lochranza and just a wee bum about, I think, but I'll keep you informed what we're doing. I already had a disaster this morning. It's about 6:30, and yesterday was quite a long day, and I'm making excuses already. We had I put the kettle on, as you do, first thing in the morning, and I forgot to move the lid of the kettle off of the cooker, and this is what happened. You can see that. Burned the lid, melted the lid, fire alarms, all sorts of nonsense. So it seems to still be working because the kettle just went off. So I will try and clean that up a wee bit before we get back down the road. I'll tell you what, go and watch this. Hi guys, and welcome back. I have decided that I did some work this morning and that went well. So I've decided to take the rest of the day off and just chill out here. I came to Lochranza camping and caravaning and camping. I'll put a wee link in the description. You see, it costs me £22, including the electric hookup, because there's only me and it's a 6.7 metres caravan, camper van. If we had somebody else, it would be 27. So that's pretty much a bargain, isn't it? Snaption. £22 for the night. So I'm just going to chill out here, made a coffee, and I'll give you a wee tour of the campsite and just let you see it's pretty nice. And as you can hear, there's a bit of strumming going on. So that's been an ongoing thing, I would think, all season long, the speed that grass grows around here. So the weather is pretty okay. It's still a wee bit windy, so it's been a bit eventful with the drone. But the sun's coming out, and we'll see how the weather goes for today. So this is where we're staying. Just give you a look about here. There you go. As you can see, this is the actual pitch and putt course you can see here, or part of it, and 100 yards along there, as you can see, is the Isle of Arran Lochranza distillery. So let's go in here for a wee look, will we? On the right here you'll see is Stag's Pavilion Restaurant. Because of COVID now, if you don't have a booking, then don't turn up, because they are fully booked, according to a sign that's in the window there. Looks nice though. Had a look at the menu, looks lovely. Okay, so that's the entrance to the campsite. This is the wee loo. That's the big loo we've just passed from the corner there. And that's you should call it the summer loo, because it's quite exposed if you're in there. Chemical disposal here in the bins, and a fantastic tree. Outside cooking shelter there. You wanted to have your camping and you want to have your barbie there. A couple of caravans, you can see the tents up at the end. Hard standing for the motorhomes that require it. And caravans here, caravans there. So you can see, pretty decent amount of space. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there, and we're going to go and put our feet up for a while. Hey folks, now when we go away we like to cook outside, and we're always looking for another gadget because you can't have enough gadgets. So we saw this advertised on another channel and we thought, why not? Let's try that. So it's supposed to be quite easy to use, and it wasn't too expensive, about £24 or something. So should be quite good for the fry ups, or we can do a wee burgers and chips or whatever. Well, maybe no chips, but burgers and such. So let's see what's in the box. Made by Swiss Lux, which I am reliably informed is quite a decent make. Now let's see, we have wow, quite a serious electrical probe. Maybe matrix. Take that there. We tray, take it, that's a drip tray for the oil, fat and such. Put that down there, put that down there, and whoops. And what have we got here is instructions. So in typical guy fashion, I'm going to throw that away. This will go, where does this go? Let's see. There we go. Right. That will go just, if you can see that. I would imagine that will go in there, like that. Wee hole there. Food there. Oil goes down the hole. I imagine that's wee spout thing if you want to into something else. Let's see. Probe. Dump that and take that off. You know, I always keep these things, these wee wire things, and thinking, oh, that's going to be really handy for something, and I must have about 1,000,000 of them and never used them once. Right, so this will go on. Maybe that will go in there, and there we go. The thermostat off. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5's red. Don't know why that is. I'm sure we could find out. So there we go. Compact wee thing. Let me just get the rubbish as well. Eat all that rubbish. Okay. So pretty straightforward wee thing. I think what we're going to do is we'll put some square sausage on it and see what happens. What do you think? Will we do that? And well, that'll be lunch anyway. Is it lunchtime? It is 2 o'clock. Late lunch. Now I think we're going to give that a wee wipe first. We'll get a wee wash and a wee clean before we use it, and then we will put on some slice and we'll let you see. I'm going to cook it up there. I'm not going to go outside. I'm just going to cook it up there. Okay? See you in a minute. So, welcome back. So here we are. We're in here and we'll give that a wee clean. So let's turn it on. It's plugged in. Let's turn it on, see what happens. Put it up to 5, will we? So 5, got a wee orange light. Yeah, that's heating up quite nice. Now, if you've never cooked Scottish square slice before, here's tip number 1. You don't need to put oil into your pan. There's enough will come out of this. So if you're going to cook fry up, breakfast, sausage, bacon, eggs, whatever, tatty scone, fruit pudding and black pudding is a typical Scottish breakfast. Scottish fry up, no typical Scottish breakfast. Cook the slice first. Okay, so here goes. We're going to put that on there. And we're going to be greedy pigs, and we're going to have 2. Okay, and there's my tongs. Exciting, isn't it? Vlogging at its best. But that seems to be... I'm just going to open this because whenever I cook, the fire alarm seems to go off. Just coincidence maybe. Let me just flick that over. Flick that over. I don't know how good this slice is going to be. It's no the slice that we usually get. We usually go to a local butcher called Lothian in Arran, if you're in Arran. Very good. In fact, if you're going to Arran for the ferry and you're driving down Glasgow Street towards the ferry, it's on your left hand side, Lothian's Butchers. And get yourself some square slice, it's lovely. Now that seems to be cooking pretty quick. Lights went off, so I'm assuming that the thermostat's kicked in. So it must go off and on, off and off, because it's a bit cooler now than it was a minute ago. Whilst that's doing that, I am going to get the bread. You know, you probably don't need butter, I just like it, that's all. Yeah, you keep saying, oh we need this, we need that, we don't really need it. We would like to have it, is what we would like. So, well, you know what we could have? Remember the other day we were at Arran Fine Foods? Oh, I meant to tell you something about that. You can buy these jars in Arran Fine Foods. They've got a slightly different lid. They've got that kind of Arran lid, which is it's a nice souvenir. 20p. 20p for the jar. But if you buy the tomato and red pepper chutney, it's 75p. So you're getting the chutney for 55p. Is that right? I think the van is in a slight slope that way because all the fat's running into this edge. And if we tilt it back, oh, it runs on the top of the cooker. So that's really handy. Can we catch that before it goes anywhere further? We're going to get in such a row for this. Now what's happened there, did I push that in too far? I don't want to pull that now. You know what I did, I pushed the tray in as far as it would go, which you would assume, just put that down, that that's where it's supposed to be. And what's happening was the fat runs out there, it's not running into the tray. Because the tray was in too far. Now, that's to me seems like that's no pilot error. What do you think? I'm just thinking that maybe shouldn't go in that far. Okay. Now, but anyway, I think we are finished here. We're done there. So we're going to turn that off, and just to make sure it's off, we're going to unplug it. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to take one bit of our slice, like that, and we've still got the knife earlier, so we can reuse that again. It's only us, isn't it? It's only me. Don't really need to wash it, do I? Don't think so. So, that, and we will try our tomato and red pepper chutney. We will just put that onto this piece of slice here, and we will, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a slice sandwich. Right. We are going to wash it again, don't worry. Don't be sending me any rude letters, tell me what my hygiene's like. Right, so that one, top of there. Can you see that? Okay. So, there's what we've done. It's a slice sandwich. Okay, other piece of bread, top of that there. And then if we had our chopping mat, which we don't, we will we'll just have it the way it is, really. You know, I think we could call that a success. So, that's quite a handy wee gadget. Is it easier than using a frying pan? I suppose the benefit is that we're using electricity, and when you're on site, it means we're not using gas. We can use electricity that you're paying for at the end of the day. So, yeah, I think so. It'll be handy for breakfast, especially when we go outside, because we don't need to worry about wind and such like blowing the gas out when we're cooking. Okay. I'm away to finish the rest of this, and by the way, that tomato and red pepper chutney is fantastic. So I'm away to finish this, and we'll catch you later on. Hi. So I've just been for a shower, which was pretty decent. If a wee bit strange because there's two shower blocks, and the so I've been distracted. Can't multitask, it's just rubbish. I just need to do that. Hello, sorry. So, I've been for the shower, which was excellent. Just a wee bit weird because there's two shower blocks, but you have to go into the shower or toilet block in your social bubble, and I'm the only one in my bubble here. So I had the whole shower block to myself. There's a wee chain that you pull over, and lets people know that you're in there and that they can't come in till you're finished, and it's your turn. So I had 4 showers. Just a bit hard to get used to, but it's the world we're living in just now, for the time being, I suppose. So that was that, and I'm now doing my favourite pastime, which is watching people set up camp. It's Friday night, and I'm just watching somebody in a Volkswagen T, whatever they're called now, 28, 6, don't know. It's a nice thing, but I mean, it must be the best part of, what, £40,000, something like that. And they've had to put a tent up, and they are cooking on a wee gas stove outside. Now, maybe it's just me, you know, I just think, you know, you're spending that kind of money, then surely you would buy something that you could cook inside and sleep inside, you know, and I just don't get it. Each to one's own, you know. If that was what rocks your boat, then carry on ahead. It's not my money. Okay, and I watched somebody else putting a gazebo up, an actual gazebo, you know, with a wee green roof thing, that comes concertina thing, and it was up for 10 minutes. Quite windy here, and it was up for 10 minutes, and it's back down again. So I don't know what happened there. But quite funny to watch though, young couple. God love them. So I am just going to read my book here and just chill out Friday night. Party animal, I know. And I will speak to you in the morning. We will try and go somewhere and do something interesting. Still on Arran, we're getting there 2 days or so on Arran. So we will see how we get on, and I will keep you informed in the morning. Good night. And if you did like this episode by any stretch of the imagination, you're obviously easily pleased, could you like and subscribe? And thanks.